possible to combine two or more different conditions inside one if statement. For example, like two different conditions are combined with an AND logical operator, or two different conditions are combined using OR logical operator, something like that. This is exactly similar to your real world situation, like where based on two different conditions you decide your next action sequence. For example, let's say you have a plan to visit the playground today afternoon, and you told that if my friend Alice and my friend Bob both visit my house, then only I will go to my playground. In that case, if you want to represent that situation using an if statement, you need to write something like this. So let's say this is my if condition, and you said that, well, if my friend Alice and Bob both visited my house. So let's represent that fact with a variable called friend visited. So friend visited equals Alice. And you told that, well, not only Alice, but both Alice and Bob visit my house. So you can write like and friend visited equals Bob. Then you can decide like, well, go to playground. So this is exactly a compound condition inside an if statement. Here, if your friend Alice visit your house as well as your friend Bob visit your house, then only you are going to playground. And not only that, you can combine these two conditions utilizing an OR operator also. For example, you may decide like, well, if either of my friend Alice and Bob visit my house, then I will go to playground. In that case, what do you need to do? You just need to change this and to OR operator. So instead of saying both, right now you are saying if either Alice or Bob visit. So what do you need to do? Just remove this and replace it with OR operator in here. Now the meaning of this statement is, if my friend Alice visit my house, or if my friend Bob visit my house, I will go to playground. So that is the essence of compound conditions inside if statement. That is, the instruction to be executed depends on the truth value of two different conditions, one in here and another in here. And these two different conditions can be combined utilizing a logical operator, either or and. Now let us see in the programming context. So here in the left hand side of the slide, you can see a programming example. Here the problem definition is, I have to classify the student's percentage grade into letter grade, and I have to print the letter grade following this scale. That is, if the score is greater than 90, I have to print A. If the score is in between 90 and 80, that is 90 is greater than equals score and score is greater than 80, then I have to print B. Otherwise, if the score is less than or equal to 80, then I have to print C, like this. So how will the code look like? First, you have to initialize a variable score, and you have to assign some number in it. I have used 100, but it depends on the student's percentage score. Now here is the main fact. So here are all the if statement. The first if statement is very simple. It is just depicting the fact like if score is greater than 90, and if so, I am printing A. So is it a compound if statement? No, of course not, because there is only one condition, that is score is greater than 90. That is only being checked here. Now come to the next part. That is if the score is in between 90 and 80. Now, in order to represent that in between in Java program, you have to use a compound condition. And the compound condition looks something like this. Here, the score is, what you are saying is, if the score is less than equals 90, or you can say like 90 is greater than equals score, both are same, like this part, and score is greater than 80, which basically represent this fact. That is, now with this entire compound if condition over here, that is score is less than equals 90 and score is greater than 80, it is representing the fact that score is in between 90 and 80. And if it is in between 90 and 80, you have to print B. So that's a compound if condition over here. And then the third condition, this is again a simple if condition where there is only one condition, which is checking if the score is less than equals 80. In that case, just print C. This is again not a compound if statement, but just a simple one. So here in this example, I have shown you a real world example of compound if condition, where I am checking if the score is between 90 and 80 in this part. In the next video, I am going to explain this more clearly with a demo Java program.